Ariana was driving home after her night shift. It was 3:30 a.m. and there was no one on the road, so Ariana drove slowly because she was sleepy. While she was driving, she saw a fully awake lady in the mirror. She was so scared that she looked away. After a few minutes, she looked again and saw the same woman. This woman also didn't blink at all. Ariana sped up her car and ended up in a car crash. As a result of the car accident, she can't walk even today. Mark had always enjoyed late-night drives, finding solace in the empty roads and the solitude they offered. One fateful night, he set out on his usual route, lost in his thoughts as the miles passed by. The clock struck 2 a.m. as Mark's eyelids grew heavy. He fought to stay awake, rolling down the window for a blast of cold air to jolt him back to alertness. But fatigue was relentless, clouding his mind. As he rounded a familiar bend, a figure appeared in the middle of the road. Mark slammed on the brakes, heart pounding in his chest. It was a woman, her pale face illuminated by his headlights. She looked directly at him, her eyes wide and haunting. Frozen in fear, Mark couldn't move. The woman's gaze seemed to pierce through him, filling him with dread. And then, in a split second, she vanished into thin air. Shaken but determined to shake off the encounter as a trick of tiredness, Mark continued his journey. But the incident lingered in his mind, a lingering sense of unease settling in. As he approached a deserted stretch of road, a shadowy figure appeared again, this time right in front of his car. Mark swerved, losing control as the vehicle veered off the road and into the darkness. In the aftermath, Mark's lifeless body was found by the roadside, a tragic end to his love for late-night drives. The mystery of the ghostly woman remained unsolved, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurked in the night. It was well past midnight when Alex, a dedicated bike rider, finished his night shift at the factory. Exhausted but determined to get home, he revved up his motorcycle and set off on the familiar route through the quiet streets. As he rounded a corner, his headlights illuminated a figure standing in the middle of the road. Alex slammed on the brakes, heart racing, as he realized it was a woman, her face obscured in the darkness. "Are you okay?" Alex called out, but the woman remained silent, her presence unsettling. Cautiously, Alex got off his bike, approaching her with concern. Before he could speak again, she suddenly lunged at him, her eyes filled with a strange intensity. Panicking, Alex stumbled backward, trying to evade her grasp. But she was surprisingly strong, her grip unyielding as she pulled him towards her. In a desperate attempt to break free, Alex pushed her away, causing her to stumble backward. But in the confusion, he lost his balance and fell to the ground, hitting his head on the pavement. Dazed and disoriented, Alex struggled to get up, but his strength was fading. The last thing he saw before darkness consumed him was the figure of the woman standing over him, her expression unreadable. When dawn broke, Alex's lifeless body was discovered by a passer-by, a tragic end to his nightly ride home. The identity of the mysterious woman remained a mystery, her motives lost in the shadows of the night.